Alright, what's up everybody, it's Common. We're doing this pretty differently from the previous anime episode reviews. Today we're on episode 37. What did they title this? They titled it something Crazy Diamond. It's Crazy Diamond related. It's, you know, it's the fucking Crazy Diamond episode. Holy shit! I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been mentioning the stare down in previous anime reviews. I've been mentioning all this other stuff, and they finally got around to doing it. And I gotta say, I'm slightly disappointed with the episode. Don't take that with a grain of salt, alright? It was a very good episode. David Pro keeps like stepping up their game and shit. I just think the pacing was a little weird. So like I said, I'm doing this differently from before. Normally I would just, you know, kind of recap things and then kind of give my thoughts. I guess people didn't stick around the whole time and, you know, pay attention to that. I've got time constraints, and there's only like 2 more episodes after this one, so, you know, I want to change things up. And I also want to talk about a couple of things at the end of the video so you guys can, you know, stay around for that, and then, you know, hear me, I guess, talk about the other things I want to talk about. So anyways, getting into today's episode. Holy fucking shit, it was good. Alright? I'm saying that right now. It was good. I know I was just complaining about pacing, right? I still think the pacing was a little poopy. A little poopy. It wasn't too bad. But, you know, it was good. Alright? So the episode starts off and you know, we have Hayato standing there with Kira like he did in the last episode, and Kira is explaining his maniacal ass crazy plan, telling him that, you know, Bites the Dust is invincible, he's Kira Yoshikage, and then he's like, go ahead and tell anybody you want, you can't do anything about it. He's like, I didn't tell anybody, you did yourself, and look, I made a phone call this morning, and here he is. And then he's like, Nani? And then fucking Josuke is just standing there, right? And then there's the stare down. Josuke has like his hand up to like his head. He's like scrunching his eyebrows. He has this weird like pissed look on his face. He's like, yo, what the fuck did this guy just say? He's like, wait, you're Kira Yoshikage? There's no way I mistook that name. And then Okuyasu shows up and he's like, oh shit, what up? And Kira starts like freaking out and stuff. And, you know, just like these facial reactions from all the characters has been really good. And then they like play the opening and shit, you know, the special Bites the Dust opening, which I didn't mention in the last anime episode review video last week. And that's because when I was watching it, I woke up late and I wanted to get the review out as soon as possible because, you know, of course I have to edit, I have to, you know, render, and then I have to upload, and of course that takes some time. You know, I can't control my upload speed. I mean, it could get better internet, but that's not the case right now. I'll work on that another time, but you guys get the point. Alright, you know, I had things to do, and then I went back and watched the opening as I was editing stuff, and I was like, oh, this is a neat little touch. But we had the little Bites the Dust opening. I really liked it, but, you know, overall, the episode's pacing, I guess, you know, because Okuyasu gets like blown up and he doesn't die. He's gonna be fine. He'll come back next episode, alright? For you anime only people, don't think he's gonna fucking die. The only person that dies in part 4 is Shigashi and, of course, Kira. So, you know, he'll be alright. Alright, he'll be okay. He'll be fine by the next episode. And, you know, that'll be happy fun time. It'll be great. But overall, the episode's pacing, I guess, you know, it was meant to be more slow, to be more dramatic, to have like the, you know, hand-to-hand fight between Josuke and Kira, which I really liked that they focused so much on this emphasis of the one-to-one, you know, man-to-man combat. They had both of them draw their stands out. They're both just punching and kicking each other. You know, like Kira punched Josuke and knocked him down, and then Josuke kicked Killer Queen in the neck when he was like falling up, and he hit him into the wall, and he was like, Dora. And let me just say, that was badass as hell, okay? That was really cool. Like, I always say I fucking love Josuke. I also love Josuke in part 8, so, you know, when I say Josuke, I'm talking about both of them. But I fucking love Josuke, you know, Diamond is Unbreakable Josuke. A lot, okay? I've said this, like, so many times for a long time. He was my favorite Joestar. And I really like Josuke. And just seeing him just, like, you know, so calmly just say Dora just once, and then punch fucking Kira into a wall, it was dope as fuck. Like, it literally starts off when they first walk up to Kira. The first thing Josuke does is he just fucking swings on the dude. Like, he just throws his hand out and punches the nigga in the head, alright? That shit was hype, alright? It was great. It was amazing. Like, dude, I'm flipping shit. The episode was good, alright? Like I said, the pacing was slower, but it gives it this more dramatic tension where they also have the color swaps, by the way. They brought back the color swaps when they were fighting, which was great. I love the JoJo color swaps in the anime. But it has this like slower pacing, I guess, to make the fights more dramatic because, you know, Kira starts shooting out his air bubbles and they move really slowly, and they focus a lot on this. They emphasize a lot. They emphasize, you know, Okuyasu being quote-unquote dead. And then they make it real dramatic when Hayato just jumps in to activate the bomb onto himself instead of Okuyasu. And he blows up, and then Josuke, you know, rearranges him back and shit. And just the look of despair on Kira's face, like, you know, as shit starts going bad for him, I guess. But he keeps his cool, which is what I love about the character so much, you know, at least in this fight. And, you know, just the way they end it with with Hayato and Josuke running off into the house. It was a fucking amazing episode. All right, they did a good job. But you know, like I said, pacing was a little slow. They could have definitely had at least half of like the fight in the house. But considering this is like the last portion of the fight, really, it's just with Josuke and Kira, and then everything else after that kind of happens really quickly. I guess it's alright. They have 2 more episodes, and you know they also got to focus on other things. So you know, I understand time schedules, you know, budget, stuff like that. They either have to drag things on or speed things up. But the weird thing about, you know, doing this and the way they do it, just comparing anime to the manga, which of course the anime is never going to be perfect to the manga, even as much as we want it to. But you know, the JoJo anime has a lot of really good comparisons between the manga and the anime. It's very close. It's a really good adaptation. Never going to say that JoJo's a bad adaptation. In fact, I think JoJo has the best anime adaptation out of any series. That's just me, just strictly going from manga to the anime. But the way they pace things, I guess, you know, still a little weird, but they do a good job with it. All right, it's not to say that the episode is bad. It's not to say that because they take things a little slowly that it's not as good as every other episode. They did a perfectly fine job. It was perfectly fine. My phone just went off in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that, but fuck it. All right, I can't like do anything about that. But it was a good ass episode. I'm excited for the next episode. We're gonna see Josuke crack Kira's skull next episode. Hopefully, that punch. I'm waiting for that to get animated too. Like that frame is gonna be cool as fuck, hopefully, because I was a little disappointed with the Kira Josuke stare down. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would have shown like both of them in the way that they do in the manga, but it's cool. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and feel free to subscribe, leave a like on the video. And what I wanted to mention before is, what do you guys want me to do on JoJo Fridays from now on? I'm not sure. Just like give me any ideas in the comments down below, I guess, because I don't really have much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.